regardless of wherever I go, I'm going to keep those shoes.
A senior cornerback from Indianapolis, Indiana, whose journey doesn't include just football.
Put it up top, didn't get everything under a nice interception. Up in the air to grab it, Josh Miller.
A team captain, a brother, and a son. This is the story of Josh Miller.
I love playing high school football because the whole object of playing high school football was to get to college to play college football.
I mean, he's just a kind of a freak athlete. He carries himself in a manner that, there's guys like that right away they're special, and you can see that right away with Josh.
When I noticed I was getting looked at by colleges was senior year. That's when I really started getting calls from schools, or I really started getting letters in the mail. I had a lot of schools call me every night and be like, hey dude, we like you, you're really athletic, we think you could be a difference changer on our team. I was carrying the ball one play and I get tackled and I'm just sitting there waiting to get up. All I know is I heard a snap. It was loud because everybody else in the stadium heard it, and then I screamed because it hurt real bad. And then next thing I knew, I was getting carried back to the training room. I didn't really care about my actual ankle. I just wanted to make sure my future wasn't messed up. It turns out I ended up breaking it in 3 places, fracturing it in another 3 places, tearing all my ligaments. The first thing I thought of was, I'm not gonna get to go to college. That's it, it's over.
Play clock at 4. Dodge. Deep ball again, and that's picked off. What a response on the football, and Josh Miller comes up with the interception.
I ended up going to Marian University because they ended up giving me a scholarship, and I ended up playing there for a whole year, my freshman year. At first, I was just some cocky freshman. They kind of had to break me down, to be like, hey, if you're gonna play here, we're a winning team, this is what we do, and you're not about to just come in here and be who you want to be and do what you want to do. That year, my freshman year, we went to the national championship. That's what they did, that's what they wanted to do. So I learned how to practice, I learned how to prepare for games, I learned how to be a winning team. As I'm playing football as a freshman in college at Marian, I'm also hearing that my mother has breast cancer, and it's really rough. I mean, I was shocked. It was kind of in football, when you get hit really hard, sometimes the wind gets knocked out of you, so you can't really breathe and you don't really know what to do. For me, it was it turned into a motivation. Even though I really wanted to be at home and I wanted to go home from college and be at home and try to figure out how I could help, I knew that I had something to do, I had a job to do. Towards the spring, when I started to finish my freshman year at Marian, she beat cancer. Of course, I was we were all happy, we were you did it, and we were all right, it's over, we're good.
Josh's freshman year didn't go unnoticed. Soon, a familiar friend called.
I felt like Josh was a Division I athlete and could play at the Division I level. After his freshman year, I reached out to Josh and said, hey, why don't you, I think Ball State could use you.
Well, that's the only camp I went to in high school. This is the only camp I ever came to, and she came with me. And she was like, oh, I love that camp. They treated you so nice up there. I feel like they really liked you. And she's like, I feel like you should go there because I feel like you're gonna get the most out of there that can help you in life and you can help them. She said, come here. I mean, it's my mom, I believed it. I got real internal. So going out and trying to make friends was not on my agenda. Other guys, they definitely noticed that. They told me I was cocky. I got worse with that until I kind of met Jazz, who was now probably one of my best friends in the world, who kind of helps me talk about stuff like that.
Freshman year, Josh was rude.
I didn't listen to nobody. My thought was, I'm better than all of you, and I'm gonna show you that. In this little semester I have where I can't play, I'm gonna go against these dudes and beat them and get so good that when I do get to play, none of these starters can mess with me.
Josh received another call after his first year at Ball State, this time from his mother.
She called me one day when I'm up here at Ball State. I'm in my dorm, I'm in Stu West, And she's like, I got cancer again. I'm like, you got breast cancer again? I thought it was gone. She's like, no, I got cancer. And the doctors say it's everywhere. She'd go to chemo certain days, so like the days that I was free from football or I didn't have that many classes, I would try to go with her. So I'd go with her to some of her chemos, and I mean, you can tell it was much more rough this time. Finally, I was eligible to play, so I'm competing for a roster spot. I'm climbing up the ladder, I'm starting to become a starter. We go on this little vacation for like 2 days in Tennessee and Gatlinburg. So we up there and she's real tired all the time. She's sleeping all the time instead of playing. And I look at her and she's in a wheelchair and she's so skinny. My mom has never been that skinny. And I'm like, man, this could really be it. Towards the end, when we went to the mall, she's like, all right guys, go get like a bunch of stuff, whatever you want, I'm gonna get it. I ended up getting these shoes that day. These red Nike SBs. Like a lot of dudes, they make fun of me in my shoes because they don't really know what the shoes mean. So they be like, bro, why you wearing those Nike SBs? A week later from going on that vacation, I'm here. We had just got done with practice, and we get out of practice, and I'm walking in the hallway and I'm putting my loop in a little bin, and I get a phone call from my sister, so I pick it up, and she's crying, and I'm like, and immediately I kind of knew in the back of my head what it was, but I didn't want to like admit it to myself. And she's like, Mom died, and that's like the only thing she can get out because she was crying so bad. And I couldn't really believe it, so I'm just sitting there, I'm like, nah. I'm like, what'd you say? Like I asked her again, like, what'd you say? She's like, Mom died, you got to get here now.
Knowing how that was really gonna affect him, and I didn't want everything that he was working for to go down the drain.
When it happened, you know, he was kind of down by, but you know, he didn't let him stay down.
Josh played the following week after his mother's death.
To me, that was the best way to honor my mom. Like that's the best way to honor my family, was to go play and play well.
He started to, you know, try to get other guys to be better. He just was buying into what we were trying to do on the back end, and I think that's when I saw the change.
Justin, stand up.
He's very selfless in the fact that, you know, it's all about the DBs. He wants us to succeed.
Before I first got here, I didn't really care about too many like people. But now it's more, I care about people. I care about the guys on this team. I care about people that I've met while I was here. You know, I care about their feelings. I care about what they do in their life. Now I want to help them get to where they want to go, just like people have helped me.
From seeing somebody so ignorant and just like rude to everybody, to somebody who's like a leader, he's definitely grown as a person for sure.
Regardless of the outcome of what I get done with when I leave here, in my process of growing as an athlete and growing as a corner, as a person, I know that I've come a long way from who I used to be. And I've learned a lot through those experiences.